beautiful Aries, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-April right through to mid-May 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aries, I'm doing this reading on the 17th of April and it's good right through to the 17th of May. So let us see what is coming towards you. I'm going to do your overall energy and then I'm going to do a Celtic cross just to see who is coming your way in the next couple of weeks. The Judgment card is your protagonist energy. So I do see you gaining clarity on how to move ahead in your love life. But this is you making some final decisions to close some doors to the past. Now, you may not want to be with anyone in the past, but there may be some energetic interference still left over from a previous situation. But we'll go a little bit deeper on that in a moment. We've got the Death card. Yeah, you're putting an end to it. There's something here that has made you feel very frustrated, and it may have been difficult to let go of a past situation, perhaps because a person from the past either keeps reaching out to you, prevents you from moving on, or you keep feeling trapped by an experience that had a profound effect on you. So for example, if someone cheated on you in the past or ghosted you in the past, there may be some energetic interference from that left over, like you may have fear of opening your wonderful heart or being hesitant to trust your intuition when you meet somebody new. So I feel like you're clearing that out because we got the Fool card here as well. The Judgment, the Death card and the Fool card. So that means you're putting an end to old situations and you're clearing the way for new. But I'm going to read your cards as soon as I've got all of the cards in place, and then we'll see what is happening there for you, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? We got the Knight of Pentacles. Thank you so much. Now, it may have taken you a while to move forward, but there's definitely, yeah, look, there we go. We got the trust issues here. 7 of Swords. Now, this can also mean that you've experienced people or you yourself have been very, very independent and found it difficult to commit to relationships. So we will go deeper and clarify that to see if it's you or past experiences that you've been going through. We got the King of Swords there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Oh, we got the King of Swords again. Okay, that's interesting. Now, in this deck, it's a beautiful Tarot of the Mystical Moments deck by Katrin Wellstein. And it does say that you can choose the King of Swords that you want or the Emperor that you want. But my guides asked me to keep all of the cards in the deck because each one tells me a story. Okay, so they are indicating that you've been very in your head about love for a while, but there is a desire for security. There is a desire for long-term relationship. We've got the 9 of Wands. So the energy that I'm picking up on here is someone who has been quite badly wounded in love, perhaps, and has been mending. And you've taken yourself out of the game of love for a while to really focus on you. We've got the 10 of Swords. I'm sending you a huge hug out there, my beautiful Aries, because they're showing me how much in your head or over-analyzing has gone on with regards to love. Now we've got the 8 of Cups. So you're learning a very valuable lesson about walking away from a situation that perhaps you've been involved in that was not emotionally fulfilling, okay? And the 2 of Wands tells me that there is a little bit of weight. We got the Page of Wands. Interesting. They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know regarding their single love situation? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Can you please guide them? Things are getting a little bit complicated now with the deck. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've got the World card, learning a lesson. And we got the Six of Pentacles. This is about overgiving of your energy. So let us see what's happening for you. The first card is the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card can be a card of second chances, renewal energy, being aware that someone wants to reconnect with you. So over the next couple of weeks, there may be a resurgence of somebody from your past who, let's put it this way, made you feel a little bit confused, or there was stagnant energy between both of you. It's like this person is quite obsessed with you, but it's interesting. It's almost like if they don't connect to you, they also don't want you to connect to somebody else, okay? So just be a little bit mindful that that's quite cold energy, quite manipulative. So just be aware of that. But I see you actually wanting a new start with that Fool card energy. Aries, that is your card. So I feel like you're taking a leap of faith and you're walking away from anything that's emotionally not fulfilling, as I said. So this is a new singles love. So I don't really want to focus on the past, but this is your first card. So that means there will be some thought process that connects you to past situations. Now, it can mean that you're awakening, okay? You're realizing why things went wrong in the past. You're realizing, it's almost like you're seeing people as they truly are. You're seeing beyond the facades. And I feel like you're actually having a bit of a rebirth yourself, where you're at a bit of a fork in the road and you're reaching for a new life. You're deciding what is healthy for you. And in order to do that and reach for a new love life, you must purge things from the past. You must purge anything that hinders you being able to move forward, because you are renewing. You're releasing any self-doubt, or if you've been rejected in the past, you're healing that, and you're recognizing that those people who rejected you, they were actually projecting their own energy and their own fears onto the relationship, and they were actually rejecting themselves, and you got caught up in the whole mix of it, okay? So you may have gravitated towards people in the past who are quite damaged people, or people who experienced a lot of trauma in life, and there was like trauma bonding that may have gone on there, okay? But I feel like you're starting to recognize your true purpose and your true prosperity, okay? So I feel like you've gone through a real evolution, and you're examining what it is that you want. There's actually a couple of options coming on in here for you, but the couple of options are not until later on in the year. I can see that. Now, there is one person who is going to pique your curiosity, let's put it that way. And I'll pull a card on that and see if it is someone who's a potential soulmate for you. But I do feel like right now you're focusing on you, and you're trying to see what it is that you want. You're looking for something stable, and you may be a little bit fed up with everything that's been presented to you so far when it comes to love. The Death card in the Resistance position tells me that this has been your challenge. The challenge has been change, and letting something that has not been working, let it end, truly end, and let go of the past. Something that's been hurting you has been in some way tugging at you from the sidelines. Even if you don't want to be with that person anymore, there may be, the experience of it may be still lingering and causing a blockage from you, within you, to move on. But still, they just give me the sentence, but still you rise, but still you rise. So I feel like you're transcending this now. And I feel like there is a huge transformation in your love life, and you're coming out of a comfort zone. You're listening to your highest good. You're actually trusting in your intuition. And now is the time that things are changing from one form into another. Okay. So I feel, whilst it has been challenging to get over a past situation, even if you cannot understand it because they're giving me a question mark, it's almost like you may not have understood why a person treated you in a certain way, and it may have made you wonder what it was within you that made that person treat you in a certain way, or you experienced a certain thing. They're indicating there was nothing wrong with you. There's nothing within you. This person was triggered and avoided their emotions, and they were very chaotic energy, and you were meant to learn a lesson with this person about overgiving. You were meant to learn to be more discerning about the energy that you keep and trust your intuition. So we got the Fool card as an outcome energy for you. The Fool card indicates, this is, as I said, it's an Aries card. This is beginning all over again. This is about the adventure of love and taking that first step, trusting and having faith that the path ahead will lead you to where you want to go without actually having any idea of the outcome. So it's like an independence, knowing that the universe has got your back and is going to be sort of guiding you to the right person. Now, this is also about you rediscovering yourself, having a revival of spirit, where you're going to be a lot more playful, you're going to feel a lot more free, you're going to meet someone who's very original, someone who's equally adventurous, and I feel you're recognizing that anything is possible because now you're free to explore. And they really want you to peacock yourself. They really want you to, stand proud and know that you're attracting what you truly desire, but you need to come out of a comfort zone. You need to take a chance on love because love has not given up on you, okay? So they just want you to be aware of that. Now, your first card here is the Knight of Pentacles. So you may have been focusing on your work. You may have been focusing on working really hard to build a solid foundation for yourself, because this card is all about you. This is your starting point, the heart of the matter, okay? So I feel like you are the sort of person, you may have been focusing on your efforts to build a financial security, and I feel like you're dedicated and determined when you're actually in love as well. I feel like you're looking for someone who's honest and true blue as you. And with this Knight of Pentacles, it has been a long time coming, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is someone who's very realistic, someone who is, faithful, someone who believes or tries to believe in love, someone who's determined, but you may have felt like you're always going 2 steps forward in love and 4 steps back. But I feel like you will arrive at your destination because you're determined to meet new love head on. And I feel you're going to meet someone who's as loyal as you, someone who wants to take the journey of life with you, someone who's patient, kind, passionate as F as well. They're giving me a lot of heat from this direction, which tells me that this new person that's going to spark chemistry between you and them, there's a lot of passion there. But I'm going to pull a card to see if this is something that is long-term. This is definitely someone who is very, very committed, someone who is equally loyal. And but I feel it's taken you a long time to find love that really vibes on the frequency that you're hoping for, because the positions that are all about you, we've got the Nine of Pentacles here and we've got the Four of Pentacles. So it's almost like with the Judgment card, you're weighing up what you want, and now you've decided you want to settle down. You want a partner that you can walk the journey of life with. What's crossing this particular energy that I'm picking up right now? The Seven of Swords. So either there's some trust issues in this from a previous experience. Also because we've got the Judgment card here and we've got 2 Kings of Swords. I mean, you may be dealing with a Gemini who tends to come back into your present moment from the past. Doesn't have to be, but I feel someone keeps talking to you or trying to reach out or trying to call you energetically back to them. So if you feel like sometimes there's a longing and you think back to a certain person, I mean, the Seven of Swords may be that they want to reach out and they want to mend things with you, but how can you trust this person? So they're really indicating that if you are thinking about renewing something with somebody else, you can always heal things with other people from the past, always. But it's about the trust. Once it's broken, it's really hard to mend. So I feel that could be something that is very, very difficult. But this is a singles love reading, even though, an X energy is popping up, and I don't really want to dwell in that energy. I just want you to be aware that in some way, whatever happened there that was that made you go up all in your head, that made you try and take love out of the equation and shut down, whatever that is, has been a bit of a blockage ever since, okay? It's almost like you've been playing your cards close to your chest. You may even be wondering whether you should go for new. Because if you really look at this figure, I mean, it's almost like beautiful, like seemingly very, innocuous kind of person, but actually, there's a snake here. So it could be that there's also an egg there. So it's almost like, how can you trust some new love? How can you trust that the universe is going to bring you new love as well that won't turn out the way that experiences have in the past? So I feel like this is about you questioning your intuition as well. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on that Seven of Swords for you. Now, the Seven of Swords does not always have to be about deception. It can mean that you're very independent, and sometimes you may rush on in and, not build a solid foundation when it comes to love, because the passion takes hold, and you're a fire element, so you're the sort of person who is very passionate, very enthusiastic, and when you meet somebody that you're connecting to, you're all in. You sometimes just rush on in because you're attracted like a magnet to this person. With that Four of Pentacles, it's like, slow down, build a solid foundation first. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Eagles. Can you please guide? Ace of Wands. It's in the reverse. So this tells me that there has been some sort of rejection or some sort of brutal breakup perhaps in the past. Maybe you felt someone was delaying or breadcrumbing you in some way in a relationship, and it's really messed with your psyche in some way. And you've been regaining that balance ever since. You've been very patient ever since, perhaps waiting for a new love to come on in. I really feel like you've been working on yourself, trying to, you may have felt like this person in the past was juggling as well, because we got two cards of juggling, okay? So basically, you may have felt like this person was mixing things up all the time. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse position indicates an inability or a struggling energy to commit, feeling overwhelmed when new love comes on in because of previous experiences. So just be mindful of that. I'm going to go one more. Yeah, Five of Swords. Now they actually want me to show you a Seven of Swords in this deck, so I will. Five of Swords indicates that someone may have, tried to win at all costs at the detriment to a relationship in the past. It could also mean that it has given you mental anxiety ever since, put you all up in your head. A lot of the cards that you're getting are swords, which are all about communication, but also about mental conflict and overthinking. So if you've been out of the dating pool for a while, you may be like, well, I'm never going to find anyone. How can I put myself in a scenario to meet somebody? So I feel like you've waited for a long time and you may have given up on love, but they're indicating here not to 100% give up, because love is not given up on you, okay? Seven of Swords. So as you can see, the Seven of Swords is, sorry, I'm just gonna let that motorcycle go past. It's like the bane of my life. This person, they just love this particular avenue where they just go up and down, up and down, up and down. Even at like 3 in the morning, they really like love this. It's almost like a track to them. So I do apologize about the noise there. Seven of Swords, as you can see, this figure is like running away and going quite quickly. But as you can see, they've left two swords. Now they've got 5 swords in their hand, 2 in one arm and 3 in the other. They could have had 3 in each, because they're capable of carrying 3 in this one. So why not in this one? They've left 2 behind on purpose. So the two energies that I'm getting here is that there could be someone from your past who tends to leave their foot in the door so they can always return to you, because there is love there, but they don't want to lose you, but at the same time they can't connect to you on the level that you're hoping for. Equally, this card is like, if you go too fast, you may miss something, or you may leave stuff behind, like a solid foundation in a relationship. So just be aware of that when you're building a solid foundation with the new person, okay? I promise no more talking about the ex, but it's something there that is connected to the Judgment card, so I have to talk about it because the card showed up for you, okay? I can't like just pretend, oh, that never happened, just put that on the floor. Four of Cups, which is below you, indicates you're feeling pretty fed up, okay? And you may even be a little bit bored of the humdrum. You're feeling like disappointed with the way that love has gone for you, and you may feel that everything that you've experienced in love so far has actually discouraged you from even looking for new love. But the universe has your back. As you can see, the umbrella there represents protection from spirit, and they're guiding you to the right person. In most Four Cups cards, there's a cup that comes in from the universe, which is a surprise, and it tends to be bigger than all the other cups that are on the table from before. So I feel like there is an offer of love coming on in that you're not even aware of right now, and it will be a surprise, and it's going to be more exciting than ever before. This is also about your expectations have not been met when it comes to love, and you may be looking for omens recently where you're like, will I be meeting my new love soon? Who is my new love? Will I have a new love? Is there a soulmate out there for me? I feel like there's going to be a lot of numerical synchronicities coming on in before you meet this new person, okay? There's going to be, well, for some reason they're giving me 13 right now. Now 13 is the number of change, so it can mean that you're going through a really incredible change right now, and you're making space, making adjustments in your world for new love. Okay, I would look up 1313, to be honest. I'm going to do that when I finish this reading, but it's connected to change, and your guides are giving you a message. You may also start to see 1313 on things like billboards or buildings or clocks, watches, that sort of thing, because that is showing me that there's radical change occurring in your energetic frequency to meet somebody new. You're actually going to meet this person in a group of people. Okay, that's what I feel. Anyway, we'll come to that in a moment. That's the new person. In the King of Swords is in your past position. So either you left a Gemini behind in the past, or you've worked out what it is that you truly want. You want someone who's honest. I mean, who doesn't? You want someone who, says what they're going to do, someone who takes action. You may have been gravitating to people who are very deep thinkers, because you're actually a very deep thinker as well. So I feel like I'm going to pull a card on this King of Swords, because the King of Swords is someone who is all up in their head, and it can be a card of judgment. Okay, the King of Swords, because there's a lot of analysis there. So you may be trying to be really decisive and clear about what you want, and you're trying to be rational. It's almost like you've taken the emotion out of things now, or you feel so numb because you haven't experienced the love that you truly deserve yet. So you may be feeling like a little bit cold to love, but keeping your eye out still. I feel like you're trying to enjoy your freedom as well. It's not that you're desperate for love. I don't feel that at all. I feel like actually you're vibing in a frequency where you're okay. You're strong enough all by yourself. You're building a life of security for yourself, and you're patiently waiting for when the universe brings somebody in. But I just want to clarify that King of Swords for you, because this could also mean that recently you've decided exactly what you want in a person, and then they're showing me the King of Swords that exactly what you're hoping for is in the energetic sphere that you're trying to manifest. You're manifesting someone. Okay. So even if, for example, you want new love, but the old person keeps popping into your mind, just be a little bit mindful that you're actually calling that person in as well, because what you think about, you bring about. Our brains are like supercomputers. If you see like images of a past person, have you ever thought about a person and then they just text you, whether it's an ex or whether it's a friend? Your power of your mind is so important, and you're vibing at a very high frequency when it comes to your mind right now. So do remember that thoughts become things. If you're thinking about the past, try to just learn the lesson from it and don't feel the yearning, because then you call the past right back into your present. Okay. So if you're wondering why does a past person keep popping up sometimes, sometimes it's because we think back to the times that we were with that person. Now we got the Star energy in the reverse. We got the Fool card. So they're indicating you don't want to heal the past. You don't want that person from the past. The Star energy here indicates they caused a lot of confusion, or this situation caused a lot of confusion, but now you've gained clarity. I mean, we got the Nine of Swords there, confusion, anxiety. Okay, you're leaving all this in the past, and you're deciding to take that leap of faith. The Fool card, you're moving forward. You've got a Nine of Cups. Your wishes are about to be fulfilled. So with that Fool card, this is about you coming out of your comfort zone, deciding I'm not going to revisit old ground. I'm going to move into new pastures, and I'm going to be independent, and I've got a lot of potential. So I feel this is about you accepting the adventure of life and knowing that the universe is going to bring you exactly what you've been wishing for, dreaming of, and you're going to achieve everything you set out to. Okay, this is someone who's on a mission to just experience what life has to offer, Aries, and that is what you are. Okay, and then the universe makes you feel very, very happy. You're going to be building happy memories with somebody new. This is living the good life. This is about pleasure. This is about fulfillment and sensuality as well. So I feel like it's almost like you are magnetizing goodness into your world because you've had the courage to let go of the past. Okay, and with the King of Swords, I'm going to pull another card on these. This particular one, because this particular King of Swords tells me you've done a lot of mending. Okay, and I feel like you're thinking before you act. So I do feel like you're in a state of your sign is governed by the sentence I am, so I feel like you're doing a lot of focusing on your inner world at the moment, focusing on your own needs, which is perfect. I feel like you have to honor yourself, heal yourself, create healthy boundaries and create self-care routines, not just self-care moments, routines, things that you implement all the time, where you talk to yourself in a really positive way. There's no negative self-talk. Don't beat yourself up about things. Also, it's a call to faith, a call to know your truth and set the precedence, as it were, for knowing that you deserve better. Having clarity of purpose. Those healthy boundaries prevent people from taking advantage. And I feel like with this King of Swords energy, I feel like you're going to meet somebody who is from a different part of the world than you, someone who has an international kind of energy, someone who's an entrepreneur, actually, someone who may have their own business or is trying to set up their own business. This person is a really good communicator. This person is honest, they're true blue, and I feel like this person is looking to the future with you. That's what they're showing me. They're looking to the future with you. But I feel you will not meet this person until past mid-May is what they're showing me. Okay, so I just want you to be aware of that, because the Three of Pentacles indicates that you will... This is in the near future. So I feel like you will come into contact with this person in the near future. But the relationship part of it, I feel like you will explore... later down the line. Okay, let me see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. High Priestess in the reverse. This is about trusting your intuition, because you've repressed feelings, things that you may have tried to put a smile on your face and just sort of push forward and be really brave. I feel like some feelings that you have not processed had yet to be sort of dealt with, and now you're healing completely from that. Page of Wands is coming on in. So definitely someone who's got very strong Sagittarius placements. They're actually showing me the King of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Now the Page of Wands is coming on in for you in the future. This is your final position here, which tells me that you're about to meet someone who's going to be very curious about you. There's a lot of passion between you and this person. This person's very loyal, very supportive, but I feel like this person starts off as a friend first. Okay, so I feel like you meet this person in a group setting of friends. So it could even be that you're invited to something and it's a friend of a friend, and you're like, oh, hey, who's that? And I feel like it develops, it evolves, okay, because you want this to be something special, and so does this person. So I feel like it's not like you're going to be rushing on in and it's going to be whirlwind. You'll get to that, and it will be passionate and it will be exciting, but it'll also be true blue. This is like someone who, yeah, is going to be very supportive, and they're going to be committed to you straight away. It's almost like this person wants nobody else. They've only got eyes for you. But they really want you to be aware with this High Priestess energy of your intuition, because it's almost like as soon as you start to like a person, you're like, it's almost like you're trying to tell your friends, if I like a person, just tell me to stop, because I can't tell anymore if my intuition is right or not. Please trust your intuition. Do not doubt yourself, okay? Also trust in the unknown. This person who's coming on in is very talkative, okay? They express themselves really wildly. There's something also about their hands. When they express themselves, they talk. They're showing me that this person is open-handed. So now, open-handedness kind of means like what you see is what you get. There's no secrets with this person, okay? So I feel even though the High Priestess is in the reverse, you may worry because of a past situation about trust that this person is secretive, or that they may have, maybe you can't trust this person. They're showing me that this person is true blue. Their hands are open. Now, I don't know really what they're trying to say there. That's quite precise. So either you had a conversation with friends recently where you're like, I just want someone to come to me with their hands open, like, and honest, and I'm not really sure what this is. So I never really talk like that. So I mean, if this is a very precise conversation that you had with someone recently, there's definitely something in this message for you. And if you didn't have that conversation specifically with somebody recently, I feel it's just someone is just, their attention is wavered and they just need to bring them back into the reading. This is still your reading, just so you're aware. But a Page of Wands, someone who's exciting to be with, someone who may be a little bit younger, but certainly curious about you. This person is also, I feel this person is mature, but they've got an adventurous spirit about them, which makes them seem younger or more playful, okay? And they start off as a friend first, let's put it that way. Now, they just gave me 2 words, road trip. Road trip. So either you and your friends are going to go on a road trip, or you meet this person and in a friendship setting and they kind of suggest a road trip or a trip somewhere with the group of you. It's because they want to get to know you better. Okay, they're trying to instigate a scenario where they get to know you better, just so you're aware. Okay, now we got the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is a collaboration energy. This is in your near future position. So this is about, people coming together. So it could also mean that someone knows you, Aries, and what you like in terms of relationship and tries to set you up with one of their friends. And that's why they put this person in the mix when you meet up. Because I feel the 3 of Pentacles is all about teamwork or building a solid foundation. And I feel like your effort to build a solid foundation so that you can have a dedicated union is something that you're definitely working towards, because you got a 3 of Pentacles and a 4 of Pentacles right there. As you can see, the flower is something that is delicate, something that is, has a life cycle. And I feel like you've been experiencing relationships that have a life cycle. But as you can see in this particular card, they're building the flower out of bricks so that it lasts, so that it's dependable, so that it's something that has longevity and I feel long-term security. So I feel like you are actually attracting a person that's going to bring a long-term relationship with it. I do feel like this is a relationship that has quality. Okay, this is a relationship that allows you to feel free whilst at the same time you've got security, so you don't feel trapped in the relationship. This is something that is going to bloom and blossom. And but I feel like you meet this person, because the 3 of Pentacles, they just show me a group of people coming together. So I feel that in some sort of community, they give me the word community in the water right now, some sort of community event, or your friends invite you to something and you all get together. This is where you meet this new person. Okay, so watch out for an invitation. And there's something about this person's eyes and their hands, because they're showing me that your eyes catch each other's, and there's like a little like, oh, you catch each other's eyes at the same time. And there's something about this person's hands. You're drawn to this person's hands, the way that they talk, and you'll know that there's something, a frisson between you and this person. There's a lot of chemistry. Okay, now in the this is your advice to yourself. Security. You're looking for something that is secure, but you may have started to wonder, and please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, you may have started to wonder if your desire for a secure long-term relationship has made you feel less playful or open-hearted, because it's almost like you're trying to hold on to that idea of what a long-term relationship is. They're indicating, come out of your comfort zone. You're going to meet a secure relationship, okay? And I feel like you are saving yourself, as it were, for a person that you feel is loyal and that you can build something with. Don't get attached to that idea, because, how can I put that? Because right now they're showing me a butterfly on someone's hand, and oh, okay, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. I see what they're trying to say. So they're indicating, if you've got this beautiful idea or this beautiful butterfly that lands on your hand and it wants to be there, it stays there, okay? But if you've got a desire to keep it like that, you can suffocate it. So I feel like it's the same thing. If you've got, you want a beautiful relationship, and, you see that there is a potential for a beautiful relationship in somebody, don't let your desire for stability sort of almost make you hold on to something, and allow yourself to express yourself, be your wonderful self. Don't allow the outcome to be something that is whirling around your mind. It's almost like, wow, it's almost like I had a New York grandma just come through. It was really harsh. It was like, don't walk before you can crawl. It was really harsh. So I don't know who that was. Perhaps that's somebody that would say that to you. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. That energy just came through. It's almost like, take it slow. I feel like it's take it slow. That's what they want you to be aware of. Okay. Wow. Don't walk before you can crawl. That was quite harsh. But funny at the same time. Now, the external environment shows me that you're actually quite guarded, okay? Nine of Wands is a persistence, though. You haven't given up on love. And the universe, this is a universal position, which the universe is saying, don't give up on love. You're nearly there. You're nearly at that point where you meet somebody and it's going to be wonderful. You're going to transcend any of that pain, that sadness, that anguish from the past, that worry or that regret. This Nine of Wands energy shows me, though, that your heart is protected because of a past situation. There's a border or a defense mechanism that you've got there guarding your heart because you've known what it is to experience pain in a past situation. Excuse me. But they want you to have faith, okay? They also want you to lighten up. Easier said than done. And it may be that you're feeling like you've got a lot of responsibility right now and you're also focusing on your true path. Okay, the Judgment card is ruled by Pluto, but also, you know, Aries, Scorpio energy. And they're showing me this card because this can also be about you and your soul path, trying to work out your life's purpose and your true prosperity. So you may be having a lot of things swirling in your head right now, and they want you to lighten up and recognize that, yes, you've got a lot of responsibility, but make way, make room for playful energy, make room to enjoy yourself. Because love awaits. They just said because love awaits. Okay, so there's some really exciting energy coming your way. Now, the hope and fear position is a Ten of Swords. So that is a big old headache. Love has created a headache for you in the past, and it may have made you feel reserved about even looking for love. But the Ten of Swords tells me that you are at an end point where you're moving into a new beginning, okay? Because the Ten of Swords doesn't have to be about endings. It can be about hopeful new beginnings, a point of epiphany, an end to an old way of thinking in order to make way for something new. Also, it's a call to respond differently to challenging situations. So if you felt like, you know, going off grid, off the radar and going, you know what, I don't even want anything to do with love anymore because love just sucks the life out of me. It brings a lot of tough energy to deal with. I'm done with the drama for now. I feel like you're looking at things differently and you're recognizing that not everybody's going to throw up a challenging situation in love. When you're with the right person, it feels reciprocal. It feels balanced, like you've met your person who sort of mirrors your actions, someone who actually is as generous in love as you. This is good karma coming. The universe is sending you a person that you've been dreaming of for quite some time. So whilst there is a fear here that, you know, of an ending, now this could be an ending of letting go of the past completely, and it's been a difficult journey to get to that space and truly heal, but it's positive side is that there is a new beginning here, okay? You're clearing the way for a new beginning, a new start. Now, okay, let me just get these cards. They don't want to come up for some reason. Especially the Eight of Cups doesn't want to come up. So perhaps you felt it very difficult to walk away from a situation. The Eight of Cups is, you know, withdrawal. Now this is the outcome position. So I feel like you've gone within. You've gone on a journey of discovery. You're letting go. You're seeking deeper meaning and greater authenticity in relationships. All that glitters is not gold. So I feel like you're changing, almost changing as well the sort of person that you attract. I feel like you're walking away to find something better. You know, that Nine of Cups came out there. So it's almost like you're either walking away from this situation, a person in the past who was, you know, didn't show their emotions, they were cold, someone who made you feel isolated or alone. The person in the Eight of Cups walks straight into the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment. So you were willing to walk away from something that did not vibe with you because you had that courage to walk away. The universe is rewarding you with the new person who is meant to be with you, okay? So the Eight of Cups is you deciding to withdraw and go inwards on that journey of discovery in order to seek something better. As you can see, we've got a Two of Wands, which means yes, there is a wait. As I said, I feel this relationship comes later on, past mid-May. I have to give it to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I have to say that, you know, the Three of Pentacles tells me that you're going to be put in a scenario in the near future to meet this person. But the Two of Wands tells me that there's a little bit of a wait. Okay, Two of Wands is like mapping your progress, seeing how things go. Okay, so I feel like And it's interesting because the Two of Wands is also a travel card. So I feel like this new person that you meet in a group of people, they either suggest going on a road trip or some sort of travel in order to get to know you better. That's their, it's almost like they do have a bit of a secret, which is they want to get to know you better. But they're caught up in the moment of everybody going out as a group, okay? Because I feel like this person is your friend first. But there's an undeniable chemistry between you and this person, okay? And I feel it does bring security, okay? Two of Wands is, it's also a reminder that whilst you are having a desire for security, because that girl is sitting on top of the house there, there's a big old wide world out there ready to explore. So if you've been, you know, recently off grid, or you've been in your inner sanctuary and sort of vibing at home, for example, I feel like you're going to get out more in the next couple of months and put yourself into situations where you meet somebody new. Now, right now, they're highlighting Venus to me, okay? So Venus is, of course, the planet of love. So they're showing me that there is, well, they said it again, because love awaits. They keep saying this sentence to me, because love awaits. So, yeah, there's definitely new love coming on in here. It starts with a spark and a curiosity for sure. The Page of Wands is that spark. The Page of Wands is someone who's going to take the initiative to come towards you, okay? But they start off as a friend. I feel, and not too long actually, I would say 1 or 2 meetings, this person's like vibing at like, they know it's not just friendship, okay? But I feel in the circumstances that you meet, it's kind of like that do they, don't they kind of like me. They definitely do, okay? There's a lot of chemistry here, and you feel it too. This is someone who's very, very free-spirited, someone who's very creative, someone who actually actively pursues you, okay? I feel like you're coming out of your comfort zone, and I feel that this is someone that you've been imagining for a long time. Now, you could meet this person. I feel like you meet this person in a group of friends, but it could also be within a team of, or a group of people that are connected to your soul path, to your life's purpose path, something that you're curious about. And this person is very adventurous, okay? And I feel this is, they've got very strong Sagittarius placements, and I feel as soon as they meet you, there's something about the eyes. I mean, if you even look at this figure is pretty much covered up. Their head is covered up, apart from their eye and their hands. So when I really look at the card, they're just showing me that their eyes and their hands are something that really attracts you to this person. Maybe you're the sort of person who loves beautiful hands or something like that as well. This person is very different. They're very unique, and that's what you like about this person. They're very bold as well, very funny. They're showing me that they've got a really wild and wacky sense of humor that really vibes on you, on your frequency as well. Okay, the world tells me that you're going to be the right place, the right time to meet this person. This is the right person. The world also indicates like a final destination card. Okay, so it's like completion. You finally meet the person that you're meant to be with, and things come full circle. So I feel like you're going to be satisfied when you meet this person. It's like, yeah, this is the one. Now I realize why nothing in the past worked, because I was always working my way to this person. And the World card also is a travel card. So I feel like you will travel with this person. Both of you will actually make plans to travel together as well, quite soon after meeting. So I feel that this is a very exciting relationship. The World card is also about perspective, having no fear to just jump right on in, aligning yourself with what you truly desire, and being a conduit for miracles. Okay, so I feel, you know, I just feel like, you know, there's a small world here that you may have been feeling like you've been living recently, maybe because of the pandemic, for example. We've all been like staying within our sort of little energetic sphere, but I feel like things are opening up a lot more for you, and I feel like this is the great romance that you're about to experience. Okay, this card is a card of accomplishment, a card of accomplishing your goals. Whatever you set out to do, this is success. This is about you sort of being happy that you're right where you're meant to be, okay? And we got the Six of Pentacles. So this tells me that this is going to take you by surprise. The Six of Pentacles tends to be an unexpected gift from the universe, okay? Generosity. So I feel like either your friends set you up with somebody, or maybe even, because the Three of Pentacles can be work colleagues as well. If it's connected to your soul path, it could be work colleagues that set you up with somebody. But I feel the Six of Pentacles is about you meeting someone who is on your frequency, someone who gives as much as receives, and someone who actually is very loving, very, very generous, very kind. You and this person will literally go for a drink with each other, okay? As you can see here, the teapot belongs to the universe. There's a figure there that is like spirit kind of guiding and saying, now it's your time to find a relationship that is balanced. This is karma, okay? So I do feel like there is a wonderful exchange here. Now, there may even be like a charity event, because they also said charity events that just came through there. There may even be a charity event that you've been invited to, or your friends are throwing or inviting you to. This is justice. This is, it's almost like the universe is coming to your aid to put a person into your world so that you can have the relationship that you truly desire, okay? Now, I'm just going to pull some cards. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you tell me anything more? The Death card. So, end to past situations. You're changing. There's radical change. Three of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Swords. The change is basically you can't see the future, so you may be feeling like left out, that nobody's coming for you. It's almost like, I don't even feel like I'm waiting for love anymore. The Eight of Swords there is like feeling stuck. But the universe is showing me that with these cards that actually you're going to be meeting somebody new, but you're changing the way that you think. You're releasing yourself in the way that you think. So I feel that is half the battle, because if you believe love is not coming for you, you're right, because you lose the motivation, the drive to even seek it or put yourself in scenarios to meet somebody. But if you believe that you are going to receive love, you're also right, because you've got that motivation and you've got your heart chakra is open to receive, which I feel like your heart is open to receive, okay? Yes, guarded, we got the Nine of Wands there. So do show compassion to yourself. The Five of Swords in the reverse is a really positive card because it shows me peace of mind, okay? Peace of mind will overcome the barriers. When you meet this new person, yeah, Four of Pentacles. I mean, you're getting the same cards here. Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles. So there is a long-term relationship. Just don't hold on to any past situations that caused you pain, or don't dwell in those. There's definitely someone new coming on in here. They're showing me it starts off as a spark. Right now, it is passionate, new connection coming on in. And where you may have felt rejected in the past, because this card came up for you in the past, but in the reverse position, now is your time to have this wonderful, exciting spark with somebody new that actually you've been envisaging for a long time. The universe brings the gift. As you can see, the hand of the universe popping through the cloud. So they're bringing you someone that has a lot of chemistry with you. I don't feel like it's a fling, let's put it that way. I feel like this is something that starts off very passionate, very sensual, that will lead to something more committed. Something that actually, because the world indicates it's a final destination, so you've met the one. But I feel like this is something that starts off as two people who have a lot of chemistry and they're just going to see how it goes, right? It's a very original connection. It's a budding connection. They just said a budding connection, okay? So I feel like there's a lot of adventure in this new relationship that's coming on in, but it won't really turn into a relationship until after mid-May, okay? So that's what they're giving me. I have to give that to you because I just see that it's not in the near future, in the immediate future. That's when you will meet this person, okay? But it turns into something other a little bit later on. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? That's not to say that both of you don't have chemistry immediately. As soon as you meet this person, both of you vibe and have chemistry straight away. But it's like perhaps both of you are cautious, because I see that with the Nine of Wands that you're a little bit cautious. But this person, they're in no rush. They know that they want you. So I feel like they're curious about you. They want to explore and get to know you better before you both rush into something. So I feel like there's quite quite a, I guess, mature way to deal with it. We've got I am responsible for my life. Okay, which really highlights that coming out of a comfort zone is important. Putting yourself in a scenario to meet somebody new, if you want to meet someone new, is your responsibility. And I know that sounds harsh, but you know, sometimes back in the day when I was like complaining that, you know, oh, there's no new love, etc., etc., a friend turned to me once and said, but what are you doing about it? And I was like, what do you mean? What am I doing about it? I've like gone out with, I had a previous relationship that was absolutely, you know, detrimental to my psyche, my health, my everything. It destroyed me. I was like, what do you mean? What am I doing about it? And she was like, well, yeah, what are you doing about it? You know, don't sit here complaining about it. Either put yourself out there or, you know, and I was like, whoa, that's so harsh. And then as I got older, I was like, you know what? That was probably the best advice I've ever been given. So also your crown chakra. As soon as you meet this person, you'll know. They want you to know that. You will know, okay? And we've also got, I follow my heart. And that's exactly what's happening here. Trust your intuition. As you can see, that's blind faith. She's got her blindfold on and she's trusting her intuition, her heart. Don't give up on your intuition. You were meant to meet past situations and past people so that you would spiritually evolve. And I know that sounds painful and it sounds horrendous that we all have to go through that at some stage, but it makes the better moments even sweeter when we meet the right person, okay? So I feel like this is a relationship that's coming on in that's going to be raw, it's going to be passionate, it's going to be exciting, it's going to be adventurous, and both of you are actually going to offer each other your hearts, okay? I feel both of you are actually cautious in love, but I feel both of you feel safe with each other because it is a reciprocal exchange. And both of you actually will do a lot of charity work because charity keeps coming up, so I feel... Now, there's also a song here that's coming through. Maybe this song came up before, or maybe I've just heard this on the radio recently. I'm not really sure, but I'm actually hearing it right now. I'm scrying as I'm doing your reading, scrying in the water. And I'm on top of the world. It's either now or hey. I'm on top of the world. You know, it just goes muffled. I can't hear the next bit, but it's really upbeat. It's like it's almost like carnival or something like that. This song is like really upbeat. I'm on top of the world. I'm going to put it in the comments box below. I'm going to look it up. I know that it's a song that is quite now. It's quite modern, but I can't remember who sings it. I do apologize, but that's what's coming out there. So maybe that's how you're going to be feeling, on top of the world. I mean, well, she's literally on top of the world. They asked me to look at the world card, so she is literally on top of the world. She's kind of in the world as well, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I feel like that is something that's really positive to look forward to you. I'm just going to go and get a trinket. Thank you so much for guides, for angels. Can you please guide? Oh. It's almost like this wants to get away from me, and they really want me to have it. Now, I close my eyes when I pick the trinkets, and I picked this up 3 times. Now, either that means that you've had 3 experiences in love, or this is the 3rd time lucky, I'm not really sure. But they wanted me to keep going for this. So this is, you know, I can feel that this feels different from everything else. And originally, it was connected to this. I could feel that was around it. But they didn't want the engagement ring. Okay, not to say that you won't get engaged to this person, but I feel this was more important. They want you to see that. Well, I'll show you separately. There's an angel here, and it says, angels watching over me. So I feel like your guides are bringing you to someone who's got a pure heart, someone who, you know, is honest and true blue, someone, I mean, literally who offers you their heart. Because they just said, I follow my heart. So I'm guessing they want that on that card, and they want this on the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so your guides are bringing you to this new person. So have faith, okay? I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Aries. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is actually very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is take a moment first thing in the morning to be grateful for everything that you've received and everything that you have yet to receive. The more grateful you are to the universe, the more the universe sends opportunities for you to be grateful for. In the comments box below, just say this sentence: I have an attitude of gratitude, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of April, and I'll announce the winner's name in a video upload only. I'll not know who that person is until the actual day because my guides will not give me a name. until the 28th of April, just so you're aware. But I will go through and heart as many as I can, just to let you know that you have been seen, for example. And yeah, I will leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aries. Love and light.